Hi, my name is Bharat from the YouTube channel Bharat in Germany, where I make videos about lifestyle and education in Germany. And I, as a foreigner in Germany who has been living here since last 3 years, just document all of my different kind of experiences. I've actually had a lot of different experiences with Germany right from the starting when I was just maybe 2 years old. So from 97 to 99 we were living in Germany. Then I came to Germany in October 2014 for a conference. Then afterwards I came in summer of 2015 for an internship. So the people from Deutschland.de asked me to make a video about internship and what are the 5 main reasons that you should be doing an internship in an EU country, and I'm going to specifically focus on Germany because that's where I've had the most experience. First of all, I'm going to divide this video into 3 different sections. First is going to be me just talking about my time during the internship, like how it was, like what kind of experiences I had, what kind of tasks I did. And then afterwards, I'll give you the 5 reasons, which are like, I think, super important. And if you go through them, I think you would be pretty sure that you want to do your internship in Germany. Then the third section is going to be how exactly do you find those internships? Because I think I can tell you all kind of different stories, but if you don't know like how to exactly find those internships, then of course it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to cover that also nicely towards the end of the video. Sit back, relax, and let's get started. Back in 2012, I started my bachelor's in engineering in the civil engineering field. So it was a very interesting topic, and of course there were a lot of opportunities even in India, but I really wanted to explore like how it is going to be in Germany. And I was especially influenced by the work of this one company which was called Schleichberger Partner. A really nice company. They had some really amazing projects, and that too like mainly towards facades and membranes and bridge engineering, all kind of stuff that I absolutely loved. Applied once, I think in April 2014, then I applied again. I also got rejected. So like I got rejected the first time, I got rejected the second time. Third time it was also like, you know, they don't have a place and like there's the waiting list. And then the fourth time I applied again, and I was like, look, really, like if you have any kind of class whatsoever, I would be really happy to like come and just take a look in the company and how do you guys work and so on. So I wrote that last email to the CEO directly. So he was very kind. He forwarded that email to the internship coordinator. He asked me, you know, when do you want to start and like what the entire process, and I think I was so happy because that was a dream of mine to like, you know, to work in this company, and especially like in Germany anyways, because I had pretty much prior experiences in my childhood and even before that with Germany. So I was like, you know, if I'm doing an internship in any kind of country, that is going to be Germany. And then I got to do it in one of the companies which I absolutely adored. So like it couldn't get any better. So in the summer of 2015, I think it was around June, I came to Berlin and then I started doing my internship. Everything was actually really nice. A very important criteria for me was that the company doesn't just give their interns like the very monotonous or like boring tasks of like maybe, I don't know, taking the paperwork from here to there or like carrying coffees and stuff. And Schleichberger Partner was absolutely not that. So it was like just really nice. They will give me tasks which actually had to do something with the project itself, and then I had to do some kind of like basic calculations. The engineer who was like, you know, whom I was working under, he would like supervise it, and then I would get to sit down in client meetings, which was like really nice. I remember at that time we had some Russian clients in the office, like which came from Russia of course, and they couldn't speak any German or English. So like that was a crazy like communication gap. So like then also I came to know like how do you solve this kind of situation. The solution was pretty much we called somebody on the phone who was a translator, and then the translation was going on. So that was very interesting. Then afterwards the company also sponsored me the cycle trips around the city. They tasked me to like go take the photographs of the bridges and recognize where the hinge support is, where the pin support is, and what kind of girders it has. And then afterwards the internship coordinator would sit down in the room with us and then, you know, discuss the different kind of structures that these bridges have. So that was like really nice. And I think one also very important part was these kind of activities that the entire team did together. So most of the times, I think every 2-3 months we would go to a beer garden, and then everybody gets to just hang out and like talk to each other like outside work, which was really important. And I personally had a lot of luck with this company because they even helped me out afterwards when I was starting my studies, when I was trying to find a part-time job in Germany. So like starting my master's in Germany, they were super helpful, and also like for finding a part-time job here. So internship, if you find the right one and you work with the right people, it is going to be an investment of your time that is going to pay you out multiple times. Plus, because I was living in Berlin and Alina was living in Hamburg, it was like also super quick. Every single Friday evening I will take the bus from Berlin to Hamburg, and then she will pick me up there, and then Monday morning she will drop me and I will go back and start working. Alina was my girlfriend back then, and now we are married. Alright, so with that, let's jump into the section 2, where I'm going to tell you 5 important reasons why exactly you should be doing an internship in Germany. The first reason is the reputation. Germany always has the reputation of doing engineering in a German way. So like it already has the reputation of being super efficient and trying to figure out more and new innovative ways, and has a really nice infrastructure which also supports this innovation. So if you're doing an internship in Germany, that is going to be a huge bonus in your CV. Second, when you're thinking about doing your masters in Germany or higher education or any kind of like other degrees, the universities don't just see how good grades you have or like what kind of other things you have done, but they also see like how well connected you are to Germany, and are you going to like stay in Germany and like contribute back to the society afterwards. So that is also super important. If you have already done your internship once here, then of course you have an advantage when the entire application process starts. The third reason is that an internship helps you develop a professional network. Because you're still a noob and like maybe you're just straight out of the university, you've never worked somewhere else, you go to an internship, and those are pretty much your first steps where you get to learn different people from different kind of streams, and you get to talk to them and figuring out what kind of experiences they had to get to the place where they are right now. For me personally, that was really important because one of the colleagues who was studying there, he also recommended the university where I did my starting years of structural engineering, afterwards shifting to international management and engineering. So that was super important for me, and he was also the person who suggested me this company where I started my part-time job in. So that was also pretty much what I learned at the workplace. Those experiences that I gained there and the kind of network that I built there was super important and really helped me out when I came to Germany for studying my masters and, you know, just like settling down here. The fourth reason is doing an internship in Germany pretty much brings you very close to the up-to-date trends of what's going on in the industry, mainly because you also have a lot of different kind of fairs which are happening, a lot of different kind of conferences, and many a times if the company is supportive enough, they are going to just let you go to these conferences or like visit different kind of presentations or seminars. And I also did that during my internship. Now like actually when I think about it, there were just so many different things I did. I went to a conference, I went to 2 presentations, I went to 1 lecture in the university, and all of that was supported by the company. It wasn't like, hey, you know, you are going out, you're doing something else other than work, we are going to cut your pay or something. No, that was like not the case, and they were like super helpful there. And then the fifth reason is if you're really looking forward to establishing your life in Germany, or you want to work here, or you want to do your higher education here, then doing an internship in Germany really sets you up for success, because then the companies also take a look at, all right, you already have these kind of interactions with Germany or like experiences with Germany from a very early age. So from the early age, I mean like maybe in the middle of your bachelor's or like after your school. But both of the cases are super important because not only you get to learn about the German working culture, which is like very different, at least from India, and could be different from the working culture where you come from, like your specific country. And it also like kind of gives the company which is like taking a look at your application in the future a reassurance that, hey, this person knows how to work in a German working environment, and that is not going to be a big problem. So this is also a very important reason that the companies give you then better preference whenever you're trying to develop your profession further, or you want to like, you know, start your studies here. Alright, so it's now time for the section 3 where I tell you exactly how you can find internships. The first and the most important thing to understand is there is no fixed way of finding an internship. Like people have been able to find internships in Germany in different kind of like crazy ways. So my personal story was, I was sitting down in my university library and I was reading this journal which is called, I think, the Indian Road Congress. And then afterwards in that journal I was reading this research paper which was written by Professor Mike Schleich, who was not only the head of the department for Massivbau at that time. I think Massivbau is reinforced concrete structures. in TU Berlin, but he also was a partner in Schleichbergermann Partners. Like you see the names. I read the paper, I absolutely loved it. I had some questions, I wrote to him, and then afterwards, you know, I went through the website and everything, and I was like, you know, dear Professor Schleich, can I also do an internship? So like pretty much the first time I couldn't get a response, but afterwards, you know, after a few conversations, I was able to get the internship there when he saw that I'm really like, you know, interested in working in that company. So this is how I found it. Then there are other ways you can look for internship anywhere in the European Union too. So there's this Deutsche Akademische Austauschdienst campaign, or like DAADS campaign, called Studieren weltweit, where you can like take a look at different kind of internship offers which are available in the EU or all over the world. Then afterwards you have the Erasmus Plus, where you also have these internship opportunities in different kind of European Union states. Then you have IST. So this is also a very nice organization if you're looking forward to finding an internship. But my personal suggestion is going to be, get as creative as you can. So like, of course, you apply to these portals, you apply through these organizations, that's great, but also take a look at different kind of maybe conferences which are happening, see what kind of companies are taking part in that. So if you see a list of participant companies in a particular conference which is of some kind of interest to you, the first thing is that you realize that, hey, look, this company is actually really active. They are like attending different kind of conferences, they're in different kind of fairs, so maybe they would be more responsive to your request, right? So then this company pretty much should come up higher in the priority of your like internship finding. And then afterwards, also make the best use of the platform LinkedIn. There are so many people there who are professionals who actually have some kind of decision making power. So also try to connect to different kind of people there. So with some luck and a properly made CV and a very well written cover letter, you might be able to find your dream internship in Germany. For more important information regarding Germany, German culture, and everything around Germany, you can take a look at deutschland.de, or if you're looking forward to just watching some kind of videos, you can also come to my channel, which is called Bharat in Germany. All of the links and everything is going to be in the description, so don't forget to check them out. Alright then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.